really interested to see how this deck's gonna work out in this format. Let's get into it. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy JP bringing you a speed duel CyberDark deck for March 2022, probably one of the first ones even on YouTube. But before we get into our rambles and explanations, let's hit up the deck profile, starting off with the monsters with 1 Cyber Dragon, 2 CyberDark Kill, 2 Horn, 2 Edge, 3 Claw, and 2 Twin-Headed Behemoth. For the spells, we have 1 Overload Fusion, 1 Polymerization, 1 CyberDark Impact, and 3 Future Fusion. For the two traps, we have Windstorm of Adequa. For the skills, we have Beatdown and Fusion Party. For the side deck, we have 2 Chimera Tech Overdragon and 3 CyberDark Dragon. This is the side deck if you're interested. So, the main focus on this deck, as you could probably tell, is spamming out the fusion. Any of the fusions, to be honest. And we use the Windstorm of Adequa to attempt to prevent our opponent from destroying our monsters so we can set up. And you could say, why not use Barbecue? Well, because CyberDarks also don't typically have the best attack, so we use Windstorm, set the opponent's cards to defense and attack over him. I feel like it's going to also be pretty advantageous. We're using Behemoth as an extra target for our CyberDarks because it is a 1500 level 3, so it's going to amp him up fairly big. It's going to amp up to 2300, which is quite nice. And now for the spells, you're probably asking why we're using these. Fusion Party, so we can polymerization whenever we want, and if we have any one of these machines, we can go into Overdragon whenever we want. Beatdown is again attack whenever we need it. And you also may be curious to why I'm using these skills. It's literally because it's not in the simulator yet, and we'll figure it out once they are. So we use Future Fusion so we can dump whatever we want to the grave, whether it be one of each of these, or we go into CyberDark Dragon. Should be fairly straightforward. Cyber Dragon's there so we can do the Overdragon and for board pressure if it's needed. So that's pretty decent. The only thing I really could consider changing about this deck is possibly the Future Fusions, and I want another CyberDark Impact, so then we always have these effects to use if we draw the Impact, because that would be kind of trash. Once we get, well, I can't remember his name, Horn? Shit, the other one that adds the monsters. This deck in Speed Duel is going to be absolutely insane, that's for sure. In fact, I kind of thought he was, and then I realized it wasn't, so that sucks. Anyway, this is a deck I think is pretty decent. It's definitely a nice fun deck to use, and even going against the AI, putting the AI set to use this deck, you can easily get 2 CyberDarks out in 1 turn, which is pretty good. I mean, with a smaller deck, you have a higher chance to draw what you need. So then if you draw each of these 3, use this skill, Fusion Summon, and then you can search with this guy into CyberDark Impact, do it all over again, or you could overload. There's so many ways you could do it, so it's definitely a viable option. Anyway, that's all I have to say for now. If you enjoyed, you know what to do, and I will see you in the next video.